I had no arms. How scary is that? Look, I really have hands. Although when I came in, I had no hands. How you doing? I've been quite ill again, and I can only put it down to the fact that my daughter, excuse me, when she goes to nursery, she brings all sorts of disease and badness back with her. And so, ever since, do you like the chair, by the way? We really need to start some kind of sponsorship to get a new chair because this chair looks pretty naff, to say the least. But I've been feeling pretty rough again. I have some issue with my nervous system. No, my immune system, in the sense that I've never been so ill. Never been so ill. In the 7 months that Ella's been here, I've probably had the whole of November pretty much off, and keep having these intermittent sort of patches of colds and flu. And you don't really need to know all this crap. That's why it's very good on Vidler that you can put in little tags to jump to stuff, because you're probably sitting there going, I don't need to know this shit. Just give me the links. Right, so let's get to the links. Again, I apologise for not being about. This one is pretty cool, and I wish I'd come up with the idea. It builds on a usual idea, like myipchicken.com, which basically tells you your IP address. This is moanmyip.com. I don't remember who posted it on Twitter, but if you watch this video back, put your props onto the Vidler timeline. Sexy girls moaning your IP. Now, let's be honest, it could be anybody, but these are cool. These are really, really cool. Sort of sounds a bit like this.
Wow, it's so long.
Too loud. Think I've just blown up my eardrums.
Wow, it's so long. Oh, seven. Dot.
Savage! I've not actually played it back, and I feel quite embarrassed about that, actually. But, yeah, moan my IP. What a funky, funny idea. And they must get a shed load of traffic from this, although I can't imagine many people using it at work. And also, if you are a geek who's looking for your IP address, you're not going to play this in the data center because it's going to, like, it plays automatically straight away. But these guys are onto something because they've got a nice little network going here. They've got Mo My OS, Mo My Time, Mo My Weather, where do I get where do I get Mether from? Mo My Weather, I Hear My IP, and Mo My IP. And they're on something pretty cool. Mo My IP. Next thing I want to tell you about is, and he sort of wraps his hands with glee, is that Microsoft Critical Vista patch coming, which normally means, oh, we forgot to include the operating system, so here's a 500,000 megabyte patch, which actually includes it, apart from the eye candy layered over graphic on top of kernel 32 DLL, blah blah blah, DL's underneath, everything crashes, takes everything with it, overprotective operating system. Didn't realise there was anything new out there until I got a Mac. If you haven't got a PC, drop your baggage, get a Mac, relearn a little bit, take you about a month, and then you'll wish that you known about the Mac earlier. So they're planning to release it tomorrow, patch January the 8th, so it's probably out already. No, it's tomorrow, the 8th, Tuesday. When did I record this one? This is Friday's. I'm recording this, by the way, on Monday to catch up with Friday, and then I'm going to do another one after this to catch up with today. And I'm going to do them weekdays, not weekends. Although if I do get extra time, I'll do weekends as well. But I intend to do probably a 10 to 15 minute show every day if I can. I'll try to anyway, with vigor. I will do it with vigor. Okay, so yeah, there's a new patch coming out tomorrow. Serious vulnerabilities in there. Second is rated important. Blah blah blah. One is a hole in the Microsoft DirectX Media SDK, which could be exploited by remote attackers. Denial of service. They're all denial of service. Let's be honest. Most of the stuff that happens in Windows is denial of service. Take complete control of an affected system. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So it causes a denial of service attack and can take complete control of your computer. Brilliant. And the other one again is buffer overflow in the Windows C file find class find file, which I have no idea as well that. But yeah, Windows, great. I mean, don't get me wrong, fanboys, Windows, my Windows machine served the purpose up to a certain point. And then the more I used it, the more I multitasked, the more that I got programs for it, the more it seemed to go downhill. And also with Windows, I have a feeling that it has a certain shelf life. Do you know what I mean? As in, Windows to me always sort of, with heavy usage, probably lasted a year tops before it started to feel slow. Whereas on the Mac, I can honestly say in the year that I've had my MacBook Pro, I've not felt that. I feel that it's self-optimizing and it just feels more stable. You know, I'm not going to big it up and say this, that I had a PC for 10, 15 years. I just wish I'd known earlier because then I would be more productive. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up because all the people who do patches and stuff, when you get an Apple patch, it's like update, bang, installed, done. You don't go, oh, well, I've never had a situation. A lot of people complain that my computer's not been the same since this and since this, but I've never had that with the Mac. Not yet. If I do, I'll tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. Right, next thing, because we're coming up on 6 minutes. Next thing is something that Dave, Battler Ops, told me about. It's called Meraki, meraki.com. By the way, if you're watching this video through the different transcoded formats, be it 3GP and all, you know, all the different ones, go to socialninja.tv and you'll see the Vidler embedded player. Vidler is what I use to put all the comments on, just so you know. Right, so Meraki, it's like an additional box, if you like, or an additional aerial that you would put on your router, which effectively, as far as I can work out, enables you to rebroadcast your internet signal so other people can get onto it. And it says, set up a Meraki mesh network and help us connect the next billion people. Now, so far in San Francisco, where this is rolled out, there's 41,000 users and growing. So this is a big deal. And if you go to Meraki, meraki.com /our solution hardware, our solution /hardware /outdoor, they have this outdoor repeater thing, which is robust, weatherproof, UV resistant, blah, 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 blah. And looks pretty cool. I can't wait for this to come over to Europe. Share my Wi-Fi? Hell yeah, why not? I don't use it in the day. You know, you can use it in the day. Would I put it on there so that people have to pay? No. I think, you know, if we spread Wi-Fi everywhere, more people can get connected. You know, we have people... I think... if we make it almost like the social networks work, where people get onto your network, you know, have a profile displayed. Hey, you're using such and such. His social network is here, Twitter, Jaiku, and all that. If you have like a profile page, Phil is sharing your, you know, this network with you. Maybe he has skills to swap or whatever. I think this is a cool step forward. And I know that Fon were doing something similar to this, so maybe this is just a Fon ripoff for America. I don't know. If anybody wants to respond to this or get back to me, that'd be cool too. So we're coming up on 8 minutes. So next thing is where are we at? Noserub.com. Somebody sent me this on Twitter, and I still don't get it. Noserub wants to be an inspiration, protocol, and implementation of a decentralized social network. Okay. Really need to look into this because I don't know what it actually does. I really don't know what it does. It might be really, really cool. If somebody knows what it does, then please get in touch with me and tell me how it's going to be useful to my life. I'm quite happy with the social stuff that I've got at the moment, and I don't think I want to expand any more until I've fully utilised the ones that I'm in. But check it out, noserub.com. And the last thing I want to end up on is that I was being a top secret spy the other day and noticed on Janny Jan's little away message that she says on Octi something or other, on Octi Talk or something like that. That's it, Octro Talk. And so I went looking around and did a search and found Octro, OCTRO.com. And I've seen similar things like this before, but what I liked about this is it's a little program that installs on most smartphones and mobile pocket PCs, and it's always connected. Google Talk, Jabber, MSN, AIM, ICQ, Yahoo Transports, complete voice over IP product, access to PSTN, supports low bandwidth codec, even works with Edge, GPRS, and CDMA, and extremely fast P2P file transfer, quick picture messaging, secure and encrypted connection to Google Talk messages encrypted using industrial stuff, blah blah blah, which we know anyway. But if Janny Jan's into this, chances are it's pretty good. So check that out. I've been Phil. I'll speak to you soon. Did I have hands? I'm not sure. See you later. Thanks.